What secrets do the five sacred winds hold over your life and death? Beyond the veil of ordinary perception lies an ancient truth that mystics have whispered through millennia, that within your very being flows an orchestra of five sacred energies, each one a conductor of life itself. These are not mere metaphors or poetic abstractions, but the actual energetic architects of your existence, the quantum threads that weave the tapestry of your mortality and transcendence. The ancient sages understood what modern consciousness has forgotten: that death is not an ending, but a precise choreography of these five pranic forces, departing your physical vessel in sacred sequence. Tonight we journey beyond the boundaries of conventional understanding to unveil the mysteries of the Pancha Pranas, the five vital winds that determine not only how you live, but how you transition from this realm to the next. The first sacred wind, Prana Vayu, the breath of cosmic consciousness. In the ethereal realm of the heart and chest, where your soul first tastes the nectar of existence, dwells the most primary of all energetic forces, Prana Vayu 12. This is not merely the air that fills your lungs, dear seeker, but the cosmic breath that connects you directly to the infinite, stellar explosions gyrating across the universe. Ancient yogic texts reveal that this sacred wind governs the very gateway between the physical and metaphysical realms, orchestrating the rhythm of your heartbeat in harmony with the cosmic pulse itself. The quantum field reveals that Prana Vayu operates as the master conductor of your respiratory symphony, governing not just inhalation and exhalation, but the circulation of life force throughout your entire energetic matrix. When this sacred wind flows in perfect harmony, it nourishes your entire mind-body complex, increasing mental clarity and focus while establishing an unbreakable connection to universal consciousness. The ancient masters understood that through conscious cultivation of Prana Vayu, one could achieve states of awareness that transcend ordinary reality. Energetic signatures indicate that this vital force extends far beyond mere breathing. It governs the intake of sensory impressions, transforming raw environmental data into spiritual nourishment. 20. Every sight that moves you, every sound that resonates with your soul, every touch that awakens your being, all are processed through the alchemical chambers of Prana Vayu. The quantum shamans of antiquity discovered that by mastering this energy, through practices like Ujjayi breath and Nadi Shodhana, they could literally reprogram their consciousness to perceive higher dimensional realities. The mystical tradition teaches us that Prana Vayu holds the key to immortality itself. When perfectly balanced, this sacred wind creates an energetic fortress around the heart center, protecting the soul's essence from the fragmenting influences of dense reality. Those who have mastered this art report experiences of time dilation, where moments stretch into eternities of blissful awareness. But stellar light codes that activate dormant DNA sequences within your cellular matrix. In the sacred geometry of your being, Prana Vayu forms the ascending spiral that carries your consciousness upward from the heart to the crown, creating a direct pathway for divine communication. The ancient texts speak of advanced practitioners who could breathe light itself, their Prana Vayu so refined that it became visible as golden threads emanating from their chest. This is the secret that mainstream science cannot measure: that consciousness and breath are not separate phenomena, but different octaves of the same cosmic symphony. The second sacred wind, Apana Vayu, the downward current of transformation. Descending into the mysterious depths of your lower energetic centers, we encounter Apana Vayu, the sacred wind that governs the profound mysteries of elimination, transformation, and rebirth. 11. Beyond ordinary perception lies the understanding that this is not merely about physical excretion, but about the cosmic recycling of energy itself, the eternal dance of death and regeneration that keeps the universe in perpetual motion. Ancient sages understood that Apana Vayu represents the downward and outward movement of energy, the sacred force responsible for releasing what no longer serves your highest evolution. 3.9. This mystical current governs not only the obvious functions of elimination and reproduction, but the deeper metaphysical process of karmic clearing. the release of energetic patterns, thought forms, and emotional debris that accumulate in your subtle body throughout lifetimes of experience. The quantum field reveals that Apana Vayu operates as your personal alchemical laboratory, transforming dense matter back into pure energy through processes that science is only beginning to glimpse. When this sacred wind flows in perfect harmony, it supports not just physical detoxification, but spiritual purification at the cellular level. The ancient masters discovered that by consciously working with Apana Vayu through specific yoga poses and breathing techniques, they could accelerate their spiritual evolution by centuries. Energetic signatures indicate that this vital force holds the secrets of conscious dying, the art of departing the physical realm with full awareness and intention. The mystical traditions teach that Apana Vayu begins its departure from the body approximately 8 to 18 hours after physical death, continuing its work of dissolution and transformation. Those who have mastered this energy report the ability to consciously direct the dying process, choosing not only when to depart, but how their consciousness transitions to higher dimensions. The sacred texts reveal that Apana Vayu is intimately connected to the earth element in the root chakra, anchoring your spiritual essence in physical reality while simultaneously preparing it for transcendence. Advanced practitioners learn to ride this downward current like a cosmic elevator, descending deep into the Earth's core consciousness to retrieve ancient wisdom and healing energies. This practice, known only to the most dedicated quantum shamans, allows for the integration of planetary intelligence directly into human awareness. In the grand symphony of your being, Apana Vayu serves as the bass note, the foundational frequency that gives substance and stability to all higher vibrations. When perfectly attuned, this sacred wind becomes a gateway to the underworld mysteries, allowing conscious communication with ancestral wisdom and the deep earth spirits that guard the secrets of material transformation. The third sacred wind, Samana Vayu, the central fire of metabolic alchemy. In the mystical center of your being, where the solar plexus radiates its golden fire, where the dense vibrations of food, emotions, and experiences are transmuted into the subtle essence that fuels your spiritual evolution. Ancient yogic masters understood this as the seat of your personal sun, the inner fire that mirrors the cosmic solar intelligence governing all life. The quantum field reveals that Samana Vayu operates as the great balancer, harmonizing the ascending energies of prana with the descending currents of Apana 399. This sacred wind creates the perfect equilibrium necessary for advanced spiritual practices, drawing energy inward to the navel center, where it can be refined and redistributed according to your soul's highest purpose. The ancient texts describe this process as the creation of inner gold, the alchemical transformation of base consciousness into enlightened awareness. Energetic signatures indicate that Samana Vayu governs not just physical digestion, but the assimilation of all experiences into wisdom. Every encounter, every lesson, every moment of joy or challenge is processed through this mystical fire, extracting the essential nutrients for soul growth while burning away the dross of illusion. Those who have mastered this energy report the ability to literally digest light, transforming photons from the sun into usable life force energy that sustains them beyond ordinary metabolic needs. The sacred tradition teaches that Samana Vayu holds the key to conscious manifestation, the ability to transform thought into reality through the application of focused will. When this sacred wind burns with perfect intensity, it creates a vortex of creative force that can materialize desired outcomes in the physical realm. The ancient quantum shamans discovered that by feeding this inner fire with pranayama and meditation, they could achieve what appeared to be miraculous healing and manifestation abilities. The mystical anatomy reveals that Samana Vayu operates as the central processing unit of your energetic computer, coordinating all metabolic functions while simultaneously maintaining connection to cosmic intelligence. This sacred wind governs the distribution of vital nutrients throughout your entire system, ensuring that every cell receives the precise energetic frequency needed for optimal function. Advanced practitioners learn to consciously direct this energy, sending healing currents to specific organs or even transmitting life force to others through focused intention. In the cosmic orchestra of your being, Samana Vayu serves as the conductor's baton, the central organizing principle that ensures all other energies perform in perfect harmony. When fully awakened, this sacred wind becomes a miniature sun within your solar plexus, radiating warmth and vitality that can be felt by sensitive individuals from great distances. The fourth sacred wind, Udana Vayu, the ascending spiral of expression. Udana Vayu governs the mystical realm of expression, growth, and spiritual ascension. This sacred wind dwells in the throat region, the energetic gateway between heart wisdom and cosmic consciousness, orchestrating the divine art of translating soul truth into manifest reality through speech, creativity, and upward flowing life force. Ancient sages understood that Udana Vayu represents the evolutionary impulse itself, the cosmic force that drives consciousness toward ever greater levels of complexity and awareness. Zixine. This is the energy that transforms a caterpillar into a butterfly, a seeker into a sage, a mortal being into an immortal soul. When the sacred wind flows with perfect clarity, it carries your consciousness beyond the limitations of ordinary perception into realms of expanded awareness and divine inspiration. The quantum field reveals that Udana Vayu operates as your personal broadcasting system, transmitting the unique frequency signature of your soul into the cosmic web of consciousness. Every word you speak, every creative expression you manifest, every moment of authentic self-revelation is channeled through this mystical energy center. The ancient masters discovered that by purifying and strengthening Udana Vayu, they could literally speak reality into existence, their words carrying such power that they manifested instantly in the physical realm. Energetic signatures indicate that this vital force governs the mysterious process of spiritual communication, the ability to receive direct transmissions from higher dimensional beings and translate cosmic intelligence into human understanding. Those who have mastered this energy report experiences of channeling ancient wisdom, speaking in languages they have never learned, and accessing information that exists beyond the limitations of linear time and space. The sacred tradition teaches that Udana Vayu holds the secrets of conscious ascension, the ability to elevate consciousness to higher planes of existence while maintaining connection to physical embodiment. During the death process, this sacred wind is among the first to begin its departure, typically exiting between 6 and 12 hours after physical cessation, carrying with it the essence of individual personality and creative expression. Advanced practitioners learn to ride this ascending current during deep meditation. In the mystical architecture of your being, Udana Vayu serves as the spiral staircase connecting earth to heaven, matter to spirit, human to divine. When perfectly attuned, this sacred wind becomes a fountain of creative energy that never runs dry, continuously generating new possibilities for growth, expression, and spiritual evolution. The fifth sacred wind, Vyana Vayu, the cosmic web of circulation, pervading every cell, every molecule, every quantum particle of your being. Vyana Vayu represents the ultimate mystery, the sacred wind that coordinates all other energies into a unified field of consciousness or 11. This is the cosmic web that connects your individual awareness to the universal matrix, the energetic internet through which information, healing, and life force flow between all living systems. The quantum field reveals that Vyana Vayu operates as your personal holographic projector, maintaining the integrity of your energetic field while facilitating communication with all other conscious beings in the universe. This sacred wind governs circulation, not just of blood and lymph, but of subtle energies, telepathic transmissions, and the mysterious forces that create synchronicity and meaningful coincidence in your life experience. Ancient masters understood that Vyana Vayu serves as the great coordinator, ensuring that all other pranic winds function in perfect harmony to support your highest evolution. When this energy flows with crystal clarity, it creates an energetic shield around your entire being, protecting you from harmful influences while maintaining openness to beneficial cosmic currents. The mystical tradition teaches that advanced practitioners can consciously expand their Vyana Vayu to encompass vast areas, creating healing fields that benefit all life within their influence. Energetic signatures indicate that this vital force holds the secrets of remote healing and distant influence. the ability to transmit life force energy across any distance instantaneously. Those who have mastered this sacred wind report the capacity to sense the energetic state of loved ones regardless of physical separation, to send healing energy through focused intention, and to maintain conscious connection with spiritual teachers and guides existing in other dimensions. The cosmic intelligence reveals that Vyana Vayu represents the preservative aspect of life force, the energy that maintains structural integrity and prevents premature dissolution of the physical form. During the death process, this sacred wind is the last to depart, continuing its work of preservation for up to 11 to 14 days after physical cessation. This extended presence allows for the gradual and graceful transition of consciousness from physical to subtle embodiment. In the grand symphony of existence, Vyana Vayu serves as the resonance chamber that amplifies and harmonizes all other energetic frequencies. When perfectly developed, this sacred wind transforms your entire being into a living mandala of cosmic consciousness, each cell vibrating in perfect attunement with the fundamental frequency of creation itself. The sacred death dance, when the five winds return to source. Beyond ordinary understanding lies the profound mystery of conscious dying, the sacred choreography through which the five pranic winds depart the physical vessel in precise sequence, carrying the soul's essence back to its cosmic source. This is not the random cessation that modern medicine observes, but an intricate dance of consciousness that unfolds according to universal laws older than the stars themselves. The ancient wisdom traditions reveal that death is not an ending, but a graduation ceremony, where each sacred wind releases its hold on dense matter in perfect timing, allowing consciousness to ascend through progressively subtler realms of existence. The quantum shamans of antiquity understood that by mastering these energies during a life, choosing not only when to depart, but how to navigate the afterlife dimension. Mystical observations indicate that the departure sequence begins with Samana, the sacred fire that has maintained your metabolic processes throughout life. Within 21 to 24 minutes of physical cessation, this energy begins its withdrawal, causing the characteristic cooling of the body that traditional cultures recognize as the definitive sign of death. This initial departure marks the beginning of consciousness, detaching from its densest point of identification. The cosmic choreography continues as prana, the breath of life itself, exits the body within 48 to 64 minutes, carrying with it the final vestiges of individual personality and mental activity. Then Udana, the ascending wind of expression, departs between 6 and 12 hours, taking with it the soul's creative essence and communication abilities. The ancient texts reveal that it is during this phase that revival becomes virtually impossible, as the fundamental organizing principles of embodied consciousness have begun their return to source. Apana, the transformative wind of elimination, continues the sacred procession 8 to 18 hours after physical death, completing the releases of all earthly attachments and karmic residues. Finally, Vyana, the all-pervading coordinator, maintains its protective presence for up to 14 days, ensuring the gradual and harmonious dissolution of the energy body while guarding against premature fragmentation of consciousness. Those who have experienced near-death states report that this process is not traumatic, but profoundly peaceful, a natural unwinding of the cosmic knots that have bound awareness to physical form. The sacred winds do not abandon the soul, but escort it through the transition, each energy returning to its cosmic source, while maintaining the essence of individual identity in increasingly refined forms. Step into the flow of cosmic awareness. Dear Seeker, knowing that the 5 sacred winds within you are not merely biological functions, but cosmic intelligences preparing you for the greatest journey of all. Your mastery of these energies determines not only the quality of your earthly existence, but the grace and consciousness with which you will one day return to the infinite mystery from which you came.